Good morning, you guys. I am getting ready for the day right now. I have an appointment later this morning, and it's kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I debated whether or not I wanted to share because it's a little personal and a little embarrassing. I don't know. I know so many women deal with this. That's why I decided to share. But I'm going back to my plastic surgeon this morning because I am getting my nipples revised. So you guys know I got my breast done. I got a breast augmentation and a lift. I got a lift on one side. So this is probably not the best outfit to be wearing right now. I didn't even think about that. But anyways, we're all girls here. My audience, fun fact, is like 99.5% women. So I'm going back to my plastic surgeon for a nipple revision. He didn't do it initially at my, like the day of my surgery because he was worried, hold on. He was worried about my like nipple stretching, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong there, but he wanted to see how my nipple reacted to the surgery and then give it time so that when I go back in for a nipple revision that it's not gonna stretch anymore. So anyway, why I'm doing this is because one of my nipples is like triple the size of the other one. They haven't always been like that, but since I have had 4 kids, each pregnancy, my left nipple has just gotten bigger and bigger through pregnancy and breastfeeding, 4 kids. For whatever reason, this side, this was the one that was double in cup size and a bigger nipple. So this boob looked completely different from this one. That's originally why I got a breast augmentation and only a lift on this side because this side didn't need a lift. This side is like normal and fine. This side, my boob was like down here and this one was like up here, and then my nipple was a lot larger. So he's gonna go in and make it smaller. And I also got my lift, I don't know what they call it, is it the lollipop? Where they go around the nipple to do the lift. I don't have the anchor scar right here, so he did my implants under here and then my lift on this side through the nipple. So I have a scar around my nipple and no scar in this one because I didn't get a lift on this one. So my sort of take on it now that I've had the scars is I don't really like how they look different. So I asked him if when he goes in to revise this one to make it smaller, if he can also cut a scar on this one just so that they look more symmetrical. And he said he normally wouldn't do that. Like he wouldn't want to create obviously a scar on someone if you don't need it. But I'm asking him to do it because I want it to look more symmetrical. So he's gonna create, we're gonna talk about this at this appointment today, but I think he's gonna create a scar around the nipple on this one just so that it looks similar to this one. He doesn't necessarily need to do that. He's just gonna do it just because I'm asking him to do it. And then for this one, he actually does need to go in. I have a scar right now around it, but he's gonna take out some of the skin and make the nipple smaller to make them a little bit more even. They're obviously not gonna ever look the same. I mean, I don't think any woman's looks completely identical, but he's gonna try his best to make them as close in appearance as he can. So that's what this appointment's for. We're gonna go in and talk about what exactly we're gonna do and set a date for it. He said if he did just one side, I would go in for local anesthesia. But if I wanna do both, he's gonna have to put me under general. That's basically what this appointment is. We're gonna set up a date to do that. So basically this is like an extension of my breast augmentation. I always knew that we were gonna do this. It was just a matter of like when, because he wanted to make sure that the nipple was done stretching before he went in to fix it. So I wish I could show you these pictures, but obviously I can't do that because it's not just like a minor difference. It's very, very noticeable. Obviously no one sees it but myself and my husband, but it's something that I would like to fix since I went under to get a breast augmentation. I paid all that money to get it done. I want it to look right. And my doctor even told me when I got my breast augmentation that that's something that he would recommend and wants to do. It was just a matter of when we were gonna do it. So anyway, that is what I'm doing today. I'm just gonna finish getting ready right now and then we're gonna head over to that appointment. I just finished curling my hair. I was hair wash day today. And I found my curling iron. I get so many questions about this curling iron and what I use to curl my hair. I found this on major sale. I hope it's still on sale because this is the lowest price I've ever seen it. But this is what I use. It's the Bio-Ionic and it has a super long barrel. So if you have really long hair, they also have a shorter barrel too. But if you have long hair like I do, this curling iron is the best because it has a really long barrel. I have the 1 1/4 inch wand. So I'll link it down below and I'm hoping that it's still on sale because it's a really good deal. Also got a few different makeup products during the Sephora sale. I'm loving all the Dior makeup. I have their blush, which I had to reorder because I tossed this when I initially got pink eye. So I repurchased that, and then their concealer is so good too. It's a really good consistency. It's not super drying, it's not really thick. It's just like super creamy. And I love how it goes on and how it wears throughout the day. So this is a new product by Dior that I've been loving. And what else did I get at the Sephora sale that's new? It's a new product. This is the Givenchy Prisma Libre setting powder in Satin Blanc. And I've never tried this before, but it has 4 different shades and they're all separated. And I guess you like mix them together. This is a travel size because I didn't know if I was gonna like it or not. But I guess you just kind of like shake it out and then they all mix together and you set. I got this to set my under eyes mainly. Whoa, that was a lot. So we're gonna try that out today for the first time. I haven't worn makeup in a few days, but I heard really good things about this powder. The real test is like seeing how it wears throughout the day though. The one that I'm using right now is by e.l.f. and it's pretty drying. I'm going with my powder. I'm not gonna show you guys like every step because I've done that recently in a video. But this is my all-time favorite powder. I literally cannot use anything else. Like this is drugstore and it's like $7 and I've used this since high school. And I feel like nothing else compares to it. Like no other high-end brand makes a powder with this consistency. Like it melts into your skin. I feel like every other powder I've tried is like so cakey and separates. This does not ever separate on you. It's by CoverGirl. It's their True Blend. I'm in the shade Translucent Medium. That's like my everyday shade. And I love it. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? Okay, well, let's go, Tara. Let's go. Just finished getting ready. I'm about to head out. I did my lipstick in the car. Wanted to show you guys what I've been using for my lips lately because it's a little different. I'm still loving my Naked 2 liner. This is my ride or die. I've used this for years and it's my favorite nude lipstick. I wear this every single day that I wear makeup. I don't really wear makeup a ton lately, but if I'm wearing like a full face of makeup, I always have to wear a lipstick, and this is my favorite liner. By Urban Decay, it's the Naked 2 liner. And then someone actually told me because the Viva Glam No. 2 lipstick by MAC is no longer a thing, but I guess they renamed it and I need to go back and see what they named it to because I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's not discontinued. I thought it was discontinued. So I bought a different lipstick that's similar to this by MAC. It's called Thanks It's MAC and it's kind of like similar to the liner shade, but it's a really good nude lipstick. I wear it every day that I wear makeup, but I'm stoked that the Viva Glam No. 2 lipstick is still a thing. They just renamed it for whatever reason. So I need to go and stock up on that. And then I just put some gloss over it. This is actually Shay's. I bought this for Shay when we were at Target a few weeks ago. It's the Milani lip gloss. I'm not a big lip gloss person, but I really like the consistency of this because it's not sticky at all. It's just like really glossy. And if my lips are dry, I like to put this like over top of it. It's just kind of like clear, just like a little pink tint to it. But anyway, that's my lipstick. I'll put all my makeup details down below. I have a whole like to know it post of like all of my everyday makeup products that I use. So I'll link that below if you guys are interested, and my curling iron too. But gonna head out to my appointment. This is the best Alani flavor. It's the Dream Flow. It tastes like a creamsicle. It's so good. If you haven't tried this flavor, you need to try it. I'm obsessed. I just got out of my appointment. Everything's looking pretty good. He wanted to schedule the surgery, but I need to look at my plans for the summer, like our travel plans and stuff, because after I get the surgery done, I can't get it wet, obviously, for quite a while. Like, I think it's 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, I think is what he said. So I need to make sure. I know we have a trip planned in July for the 4th of July that we do every single year. So probably after that is when I'm gonna schedule it. But yeah, that was my appointment today. It's super quick. I was in and out in like 15 minutes. I'm super happy with my breast augmentation and my lift. There's just nothing that like my doctor could have done. Like, he did the best he could with what I have. But I'm curious to see like what it's gonna look like once I get my nipple revision done, because they'll look a little bit more symmetrical. Like, the only thing I dislike about them now, I'm so happy with the size, I'm so happy with everything else. My scars are great, they're very minimal, and they're healing really well too. I'm doing scar care now. But the only thing that I don't like about it is the fact that my nipples are two completely different sizes, and it's not just like a minor difference, it's like a really, really big difference. And the fact that I have like a huge scar around my nipple and no scar on this side. So I'm excited to get this done, and hopefully they'll look a little bit more even once the surgery is done. I'm in the office right now. I need to print out the assessment that Tatum's preschool sent over, because I have to fill that out. It's basically, it's called a benchmark assessment for preschool, just to like see where she's at, and then I guess they reassess later on in the school year to see the progress that she's made. So I'm gonna print this out and then fill that out because it's due today.
Wasting money on cures, forgot how to fix myself. They say that time is free, then why is it so precious? Oh, I'll say.
Tatum's mattress also just got here. We're transitioning her to a big girl bed soon, and the frame I think is gonna come in the next few days, but we got her a full, and I'm excited to transition her over. It's kind of bittersweet because this is my last baby in a crib, but she's ready. Okay, I just finished filling that out, and I have another package and I'm not really sure what it is, so we're gonna open it together. It's pretty heavy, and I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's for the garage. Not very exciting, but we are really organizing our garage. We got rid of so much stuff, and a lot of this stuff we could put in our attic upstairs. So we're getting everything off the floor so that we can park our cars in the garage, because if you know anything about springtime in Texas, we get really bad storms, hailstorms, and both of our cars got really bad hail damage during the last storm. So our Expedition is actually in the shop. It's been in the shop for a few weeks now. We have a rental car right now. It's the same, pretty much the same exact car. They gave us a Expedition rental, but that's getting fixed right now. Then my car goes in soon. Hopefully, we're working with our insurance right now to get fixed. But once we get the hail damage fixed, obviously we don't want to get hail damage again after that all gets repaired. So we've been, well, mainly Adam has been working really hard in the garage to get everything. Like, we have to sell a lot of stuff, like a lot of the gym equipment. We are trying to sell. He was gonna make a gym in our garage, but he's been loving the new gym that he goes to, so there's no need for it. So he's selling a lot of his gym equipment, and then a lot of the stuff was just bins that we needed to put up in the rafters that he built. And then these are actually to put on, they're like racks to put on the walls, the side walls in the garage to hang like skateboards, bikes, tools, stuff like that. So we couldn't get those off the floor until we install these. So Adam will probably install these sometime this week. So I'm really excited to finally park in the garage again. I miss parking in the garage because in the summer it gets really hot and then your car gets super hot sitting outside, and then in the winters too it gets freezing, so it'll be nice to park my car in the garage again. This is the bed that I ordered for Tatum, and it should be here next week, I think. It's $239. I got her the full size just because she'll have a little bit more room, but I'm really excited to finally have her in a big girl bed so that I can like cuddle with her at night and stuff. I don't know, I'm just like so excited to finally have her out of her crib. She's so ready. Grayson is actually still in his crib. There's a few reasons why he's still in his crib. I don't really need to go into detail. If you have a child with severe autism, you probably understand, but we are working with his insurance right now to get him a cubby bed, and the first time it got denied by our insurance, but I guess that's like extremely common. A lot of cases get denied the first attempt, and then you fight it, and then chances are they'll end up accepting it the second time. So we just disputed that, and we're waiting to hear back. It's just like a long process to get one of those beds. It's a bed for kids with special needs. It's just like a really, really, really safe bed. And we're waiting to transition him out of his crib into that. We're just hoping that it'll eventually get approved. Within the next like month or two, we should have it. But it's just a long process. But he should be getting out of his crib within the next like month or two as well. But the last time we transitioned one of our kids over from a crib to a big girl bed or a big kid bed was Shay, and that was so long ago. So it just feels like really bittersweet. Both Grayson and Tatum are gonna be transitioning out of their cribs, and then I'll have all of my kids in beds now, which is crazy. Obviously we've closed the baby chapter, and then just like little things like this, like transitioning them out of their crib, it's like the last step of babyhood, and it's just bittersweet. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're gonna do 5s. You know 5s, so that'll be easy.
I did my 5.
Good job. Pick the girls up from school. They just finished their homework that they have to do every day. They have to do 4 pages of homework / work from this like tutor center. We got them enrolled in this math and reading program that's not associated with this school. It's just like additional help for them. They're both thriving in math and reading. We just wanna make sure that they continue to love it and just push them to the next level. So they've been in that for the last month or so, and they go to the center twice a week. So they have that later on this evening, which Adam will probably take them to. Right now they have a friend over for a play date. They're playing in our pool. It's so hot here in Texas already. We had spring weather for like 0.5 seconds, and it's already like 95 degrees, and the humidity is insane. So they're outside in the pool right now having fun until they have to go to their tutor. But I'm gonna get them a popsicle. These popsicles remind me so much of my childhood. These not remind you of when you were little? I rarely buy popsicles like this, but I was in store at Target the other day and I decided to get these. So I'm gonna go bring these to the girls. Want your popsicles? Are you gonna go in? Are you gonna go in the water? 5 minutes and then it's your turn. I'm trying to edit as much as I can right now outside while the girls play in the pool, just so that I don't have as much editing to do tonight after the kids go down. Adam is picking Tatum and Grayson up from school right now, and then he'll probably take Bailey and Shay to their tutor later. And I have to figure out what to make for dinner. I still don't know what I'm gonna make. I hate figuring out what to make for dinner every night. If you guys have good ideas, like simple ideas that all kids like, especially picky eaters, please let me know in the comments, because we eat the same things over and over again in this house. It's like pizza, hot dogs, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, tortellini, spaghetti. But if you have any other ideas, let me know, because your girl needs help. Stop splashing, that's not nice. You want a blanket? I just gave Tatum a bath, and I could tell she's having a pretty rough day, so she's happy now in my bed watching some Play-Doh videos. She loves Play-Doh videos on YouTube, but I told her she could watch a show in my bed for the next like 10-15 minutes. I need to give Grayson a bath and put him down to bed. Adam is at math and reading with Bailey and Shay. You ready for bath? No? No? He's watching marbles out here. We just had dinner. You're tired.
Hug.
You want a hug? Okay. I love you, buddy. I just finished putting Grayson down for bed. We're gonna put Tatum down here in just a little bit, but we need to give her SHOT, and we have to leave it out on the counter for like 30 minutes to get a little bit warm because it's in the fridge. Her Dupexent SHOT. I have to give that to her once a month, and it's the night tonight where she gets it. So Adam just got home with the girls from math and reading club, and they're upstairs. They already showered because they were in the pool today, so they showered before that. So we're winding down here, but I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. You want to watch Minnie Mouse? No more Minnie Mouse? Okay. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Can you say bye? Bye.
I'm not gonna play hard to get through. I'm not gonna